welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. I am behind the bar because they did not stop me from coming back here. Hey.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
He's fine with it. And I can also teleport through with the power of stools. So that's something. We are still here in Dalaran, but that all ends today. But first,
Hey there.
we got daily quests. Since we're here, they want more sewer stew. I'm assuming that they have different options, but another one of these is fine, I guess. Go get more carrots? Sure.
Have a good one.
We will do it for the cooking reward token thingies. And we still do have enough chilled meat, so we got that going for us. And then also, the fishing quest. What are we doing? More jewelry in the sewers?
Can I help you?
Dangerously delicious. Different. The best fishing is often the most dangerous. Wintergrasp boasts a bountiful catch for the brazen. In fact, it's the only place to catch the fabled terror fish. Fish both lethal and delicious. Bring me some, we'll have something to discuss. Bring her 10 terror fish. That sounds very safe. Wintergrasp.
Be careful.
Dangerous. Sounds like a great plan. Alright. We zoom out here. Wintergrasp is all the way over here. Never been there. Is this... This was the PvP area. But can you get there? Not in PvP? Is this a PvP fishing quest? That seems peculiar. I don't know about that. I don't know about that idea. Just time for PvP and find a way into the mountain, or find a way into the mountain range. I feel like fishing during a PvP match would be frowned upon. So I think we'll probably wait to see if we can get up into the mountains. Yeah, probably hold off on that one for now. But we can go get those carrots at least. We still have enough chilled meat. So we can pop back down with the teleporter. And go get those carrots. While also being careful to avoid all the enemies out here. It's a spooky fog. Alright. Carrots. Coming for you. Oh, there is a enemy right there. Let's not do that. Crystal Song Forest. Not finding as many carrots. There's one. They really do seem to come in sets of 2. I hear somebody probably looking for carrots. The battle of trying to find some carrots. And this time we even remember to have the bowl. Not mess that up. Instantly. Alright, we're doing alright. As it is one of the find items on the ground type quests, it would be faster without multiple people. That's okay. And one more carrot over here. Perfect. Now we need to get this to a fire. That's doable though. Alright. Perfect. Nice and easy. Much more easy than going into a PvP match or something. What a bold idea that would be. It looked like it was on the map and not discovered yet. So presumably it's actually a place, along with being a PvP encounter. Maybe. I don't know. Something to worry about later. Valid. Teleport. Very good. And now we just need to head on down to the sewers. Through any convenient sewer entrance. And they've got a stove down here we can use to give them another bunch of soup. Vegetable stew, even. It's vegetable and chilled meats, but very stew-like, I guess. Alright. Use the stew. There you go.
You need
More
something?
stew for the sewers. This will be consumed in no time.
Have a good one.
Alright. Spice bag. We got spices and a reward. Nothing particularly crazy in that set of stuff, but that's okay. Alright. We're going to take that one off for now. Put on these two to go to Dragonblight. But first, we need to get to the auction house. And to do that, we're gonna go to Ironforge. It's there. We need to go inside. Then we need to go to... Wait, do you want these spices? This could be useful. A few things I want to do in Ironforge. We might need these spices for the later cooking recipes. We need spices for other recipes before, so it wouldn't be too surprising. There's a portal to the Blasted Lands over there. Ain't that something? Alright. Okay. So this can go in the bank. This can go in the auction house, maybe. That can go to the bank. It's haste rating. That's something. There's a barber over there now. That's new. Nice to see more options here. In the capitals and all that. Okay. What do we got here? We got some fish here. You could eat these fish if you wanted to. Interesting. Eat me. Suspicious. We got some spectral cobalt leg plates. Stick those up here. And also a honed cobalt cleaver. Big value on that. It was 212, 115, 170. We will see. We will see if that actually sells. Would be cool. There's definitely been plenty available. Doesn't seem like too big of a deal. These quick blades do not have any options. Didn't seem like they were likely. Soulbound. Soulbound. Let's look at what the weapon looks like. Looks like a sword. Not bad. So the old axe we don't need. Soulbound stuff. This glowworm, which is just another fishing boost. We already have a stack of those. Worthless glass.
Be good.
And over to the bank. But this way. If we get any more of those same cooking dailies, we're going to need to get more chilled meat.
Interest you on a pint?
We will deal with that when we deal with that. Let's put this spices away. Got the regular old food here. Stews. We got old things here, which we'll keep. Generally, we just keep the purples. Probably get rid of a few more of these things, but there's a little bit of bank space left, so I'm fine with that for now. We got our tanking stuff.
Up with it.
And speaking of the tanking stuff, it's time to learn some tanking stuff. We need to go through these talents on our secondary talents board here. Probably gonna be mostly protection. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to choose things. And probably get down to Devastate here so I can buy all the extra ranks from the trainer here.
What's on your mind?
Training. Enraged Regeneration. That's 75. That's something. Yeah, we can get 2 extra ranks of Devastate if we get that far.
Be good.
So let's just start choosing tanking stuff at random. Rage generated by Blood Rage. Chance to block attacks. Chance to block attacks sounds like a solid choice. Activate the secondary talents. Activating a secondary spec takes a little bit of time, that's fine. And then if we activate the other talents, does that put all our stuff back? Yes, it does. Beautiful. Okay. So we get the things that we had before. Right. Secondary talents. Increased chance to block attacks with a shield. 20% chance to generate 5 rage when a block, dodge, or parry occurs. Just block attacks. Sounds great. More rage from Blood Rage. Interesting thought. I can't wield both of these weapons at the same time. Pretty funny. Let's see. Where are my weapons? They're here. MacLeod. Thunderclap. Reduces cost, increasing damage, and more slowing. Interesting. We'll start with grabbing a whole bunch of shield. Increase the critical strike chance of your heroic strike, thunderclap, and cleave by 5%. Increase dodge chance. Yeah, I don't know which is, we can always change this if necessary. Also, I'm unlikely to be doing much tanking very soon. Let's get some dodge chance. We could just grab a little bit of everything, which is also a choice. What's the best tank? One that dodges a lot, or one that does additional critical strikes? You can still do some damage as a tank, but you're more worried about accuracy than crits or anything. Probably. More rage from blood rage. More dodge. We'll have more choices as we go down. Last stand. Temporarily grants you 30% of your maximum health for 20 seconds. After the effect expires, the health is lost. Fancy. That could be useful. Damage revenge ability increased by 30%. Cause revenge to strike an additional target for 50% damage. Cool. Increases block value. Reduces cooldown shield block. Increases armor value from all items by 2%. Reduces duration of all movement slowing effects by 6%. We got a lot of options here. Increased armor value. Increased block. Improved spell reflection. Less chance of getting hit by spells. That's very good to have. Spells are basically mortal enemy here. And when you use spell reflection, reflect the first spell cast against the 2 closest party members. So, that'd be good. Improved disarm. Reduces cooldown of disarm by 10 seconds. Causes the damage causes the target to take additional 5% damage while disarmed. And reduce rage cost of Sunder Armor and Devastate. Take these. And we'll get Shield Block. Sure. And one of these. Improved Disciplines. Reduce the cooldown of Shield Wall, Retaliation, and Recklessness by 30 seconds. Concussive Blow. Stuns the opponent and deals damage. And Gag Order gives Shield Bash and Heroic Throw 50% chance to silence the target for 3 seconds. So damage the shield slam by 5%. Let's reduce the cooldown of those abilities by 60 seconds. The more you can use tanky stuff, the better you'll do, probably. New abilities are always good. Reduced cost of Thunder Armor, improved revenge, critical strikes, improved blood rage, So these aren't actually new abilities, like this one was. And silence the target. Increase the damage of revenge. We're just throwing things around at this point. One-handed weapon specialization. Increases physical damage you deal when a one-handed melee weapon is equipped by 2%. That's just going to be straight up damage. Always useful. We'll grab that. Improved defensive stance. While in defensive stance, all spell damage is reduced by 3%. When you block or your dodge attack, 50% chance to become enraged, increasing physical damage caused by 5%. Vigilance. Once your protected gaze on a group or raid target, reducing the damage taken by 3% and transfers 10% of the threat they cause to you. In addition, each time they're hit by an attack, your taunt cooldown's refreshed. Lasts 30 minutes, can only be done 1 target at a time. That's an ability, I'll take that. Reduce the rage cost of offensive abilities by 1. Just everything takes less rage. That's more interesting than just focusing on specific things. Let's get more rage. Everything. Increase total strength by 2%, stamina by 3%, and expertise by 2. Yep. Reduce damage taken by the target of your intervene ability by 15%. Sounds fancy. Warbringer. Charge, intercept, and intervene are now usable while in combat and in any stance. Wow. Your intervene ability will remove all movement impairing effects. Devastate. Sunder the target's armor, causing Sunder Armor effect. Plus 120% of weapon damage, plus 58 for each application of Sunder Armor. Sunder Armor can affect stack 5 times. Good. Successful blocks have 20% chance to block double the normal amount. Increase your chance to critically hit with your shield slam by an additional 5%. Grab all those. Sword and Board. Increases critical strike chance of devastate by 5% when your devastated revenge ability deals additional damage 10% chance of refreshing the cooldown in Shield Slam, reducing its cost by 100% for 5 seconds. And Damage Shield. Take damage from a block or melee attack, you cause damage equal to 10% of your block value. So just do more damage. And that gets us all the way to the bottom of the tanking tree here for Shockwave. A wave of force in front of the warrior, causing 11 damage, and stunning all enemy targets within 10 yards in a frontal cone for 4 seconds. 20-second cooldown on that. Wow. Sounds pretty fancy. And then we have more talents here, which we could put into other things, like increasing attack power based on armor. Could work pretty nicely. Chance to critical strike. Then we have first on harms, heroic strike, parry chance. Got some parry chance. Parrying would also be good. Or we could just put more into protection stuff. And we are going to get a few more points here too. So exactly what the best order would be. That's a lot more rage from Blood Rage. Take all that. 10 more points. Don't think we really need these particularly. Just no rage, deal melee damage. Yeah, that'd be okay. More revenge. Take some of these. Let's go from the bottom. See which ones we don't have maxed yet. More of that. This increases changes to 100% chance of silencing the target. Sure. We're getting to the point where we actually have to start choosing other places. Yeah, there we go. Tanking setup. Amazing. And now we need to figure out there is some way of setting things up to switch the entire set. And that would be good to have, so that we would be able to quickly switch between the tank and the DPS setup here. Let's see where that might be. Go to system, graphics. Not really. I think it would be like an area. Talents, achievements, quest logs, social, game information, keys, character. That could be reputation. And then in tanking form, we want to be in defensive stance. That would just make sense.
How are you?
And we need warrior training here. Two more levels in Devastate. And now, that is all possible level 74 things learned,
Get her back.
which is perfect. Maybe in macros? There'd be a key binding, presumably for switching. Movement, chat, action bar, targeting, interface. There's F keys. Reputation, skills, PvP, glyphs. Could be in the talents area. We also need some tanking glyphs, I suppose. Be something to look into. That's not quite it. Town page, minimaps, score screen, currency frame, miscellaneous, dismount, toggle sound, item comparison cycling, graphic setting, windowed mode. There's gonna be an add-ons. Alright. At least I think this is a thing. I'm going to quickly go see what it takes. Well, that explains it. I couldn't find it because it wasn't on. Interface features use equipment manager. Allows you to save sets of equipment that you can switch to them quickly with the icon. Access through the character frame. And also preview talent changes. Review your talents in the talent interface before spending your talent points. Should probably do that. Alright. So let's see this. Here it is. The equipment manager. Okay. So let's get up talents here. Switch back to regular mode. Or DPS, I suppose. And back into Berserker stance. Equip the weapons, because we can do that. And save this. All of it. Save as DPS. And we have all these different symbols to choose from. My goodness. We'll choose our weapon. And then we can switch things out in all ways. Put on the... Are all these soulbound and everything? Yeah. So we switch to... Oh, we haven't... We need to soulbound the shield, that's good. And that... And soulbind the Serenite Belt. And that we will save as the tank setup. We'll put the shield there. Perfect. Okay. So how are we looking in full tanky mode? We got our weapon we really can't use. We got a shield. We got 14,000 health, which is pretty impressive. Equip DPS, 8,000 health, 8,200 armor, and then in tank mode, 15,000 armor, 14,000 health. Amazing. So there you go. That is something we can do now. Is it switching everything? It's not switching these. This is tank mode. Be more stamina, but less strength and critical. It's got more dodge and everything. Want those as the tank. That's definitely a tanking ring. I guess we have this one here. Stamina, expertise, and attack power. Stamina, armor protection, attack power. Stamina, hit rating, damage. We get more stamina and expertise. Switch it out for the Violet Signet. That's the lower one. Something like that. Oh. Delete the old tank. Or save it over it, I guess. tank, we just over it. Yes. Okay. So now we got tank, which has 14,700 health and 15,000 armor. And DPS. Nope, we still. So now, I guess, do these look the same? They do. Which one are we building? Tank, equip. We currently have the one on that does more critical strike armor. So put on the Tundra Pauldrons for their increasing defense rating. They look exactly the same, which is very confusing. Tank, save as tank. Okay, yes. So everything else changes. That's perfect. Alright. Now we have it. We've got a tanking setup. How good it is, debatable. Observe. We just go in here. And now we're a tank. I'm so tanky. Reduces physical damage taken by 54%. Pretty impressive. Alright. Very good. Very functional. Okay. Now, we need to make our way to Dragonblight. Our route was from Borean Tundra. So I think our best bet would be Borean Tundra. Because our other option would be to go to Dalaran, then south. But the real entrance is from Borean Tundra. Got that wacky Borean Tundra teleport. Or we fall from the sky. It's approved technology. I do approve of falling from the sky. I'm going to allow it. We have the technology. Terrifying space and time looks ominous. Different scenes flash at terrifying speed. Brave person might just jump through at the right time. To Borean Tundra. Where we even get to live, because we fall in water. Very convenient. And we couldn't even get onto a flying mount while falling, since this counts as moving. Also, just don't mind me, I'm gonna be underwater for a little bit here. Oh, I think that other guy just got it. There was an ore down here. No, there's not. Unfortunate. Ow. Okay. So our two quests here. We need to travel to WotLK Harbor in Dragonblight. Speak to Elder Konani. We can get there from other location. Speak to a courier. Let's not Stars Rest in Dragonblight. Outpost. On the map here. We basically need to get down to the coast here. Yeah. Whoopay. Something like that. Recon pilot. He's dead. So we need to find a Star's Rest at some point. It's in Western Dragonblight. That's a good start. And we need to travel to WotLK Harbor. If I need to go... I mean, we could just take the road. That is an option. But there's a giant turtle we could ride, so... I think we do that. From WotLK Harbor? Start from here. This is Cascala. So we're not quite where we need to be. Take the boat. Or turtle, I guess. Just gonna head this way. Take the boat from Unupe. Beautiful. Got some Convalided Raiders chilling. Literally chilling, because it's so cold here. We'll just follow the coast here. We'll get to where we're going. Alright. Ah, there it is. Can we jump? I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope. Literally disappeared in front of me. That's turtle magic for you, I suppose. I suppose. Well, while we're here.
My wares are available to you.
What do we got? That's 75, and these are 100. Well, we're gonna be waiting for a little bit here, so might as well do some fishing. Get off the mountain. Equip the fishing rod. Apply some fishing power. And go fishing. We've got Seth's graphite fishing rod. Additional plus 20. So that's nice. We're just here fishing with the Unupe villager. Having a good time. And depending on which fish we get here, we might be able to get some more cooking levels and all that. Also good. A great spot for some fishing. Fishing skill is 376 plus 120. Getting some rockfin groupers, boy and man's of war, duskwater clams, open the clam. Does not look like fishing is going to be particularly quick here for leveling up more. Well, that's not too surprising. There we go, 377. Definitely took a little bit to get that maxed earlier. Now it's going to take even more. Rockfin groupers. You got any... Yep, smoked rockfin is an option. Just, it's food and mana. 22 500 health and 19 200 mana. That's the same as our northern stews that we have, but also does mana, for what that's worth. But it's also down in the gray, so we would not actually even get any cooking levels for it, unfortunately. We could get some from this manta right here. Going to need to get better recipes for actually getting significantly more cooking levels here, though. And we've only explored the first 2 zones here, so more stuff is likely to happen. And also, the fish, the cooking dailies for getting points to spend on new recipes. Definitely a thing that could happen. The real question, though, is, do we investigate the clams? We can sell them. We got crystallized water. It's fun. We could sell the clams, or we could open them. Yeah, probably just open them. Hey, another fish bubble. Looks like we have enough fishing skill here between the boosts that we have, that we're not getting piles of junk from our fishing, which is nice. Which is nice. This is a very reasonable thing to do while waiting for boats. I don't know if the guys out here would allow for teleportation, but we can't do that. That'd be foolish. We gotta ride the turtle in for the first exploration here. There's that flying dragon. That's pretty good. Plenty of clams here. Very nice. Also probably should have checked the mailbox in order to sell things again. Should probably check how much time is left on that. It's probably fine. Ooh, all of our things that are in sets have nice, fun outlines on them. Very useful. Will be good to use to show when we get new things. To the boat! Or the turtle, I guess. We got the Walker of Waves here. He sells more fish and stuff. No big surprises there. Put these back on. Alright. So, Omanal is dangling these carrots here. I know I've fallen off. This is probably fine. I don't dare try to jump off and then jump out. Dragonfin anglerfish. Fish around here are much better. Just on the outside of the turtle. I'm gonna sit here. Not mess about. I get all sorts of different kinds of fish. Hello, yes, I'm on the shell. It's probably fine. Hi. And away we go. The frozen sea. Indeed. And we travel. Eh, we didn't teleport. We're just existing. I'm never just kind of going out here around the ice. It was one of the floating temple thingies. Jump over to the pikes there. Save from the predicament. A brilliant strategy. Works as a teleporter. It's a system. Right. There is some magical something happening right there. It's probably fine. Directly north of us. Yeah, that's gonna be a dragon blight. Right, where are we gonna land in Dragonblight? Are there gonna be dragons in Dragonblight? Or did the Dragonblight kill all the dragons? It's Also possible. Let's open some clams. Succulent. Amazing. There's some kind of kites or bones or something. Temple. Not too much out that way. That's just more water. What do we got here? Better view is what we got. We got a walkway down there to the shore area. And here's the dock we're going to. Probably. Seems reasonable. Alright. Whole new area. Dragonblight. WotLK Harbor. And we got another one here. Goes to a different location, probably. Alright. Here we go. Discovered. And it's like the Dockmaster.
You have my
Harbor is blessed with 2 great sea turtles, Warcraft Waves and Green Island. They swim between Unape and Kamagua.
travel the wastes with care.
Kamagua is over here. We got 2 options for boats here. Very nice. There, what? There's a quest down here. Well, that's fascinating. Wrecked crab trap. I mean, we gotta go for that one first. Going for it. With that water walking. Very convenient. See how deep down below this is gonna be. Bottom thresher there. Wrecked crab trap quest. What quest are you gonna give me? Crab trap. Fish. Rude. I'm examining this crab trap. Signs of big watery trouble. This crab trap appears to have been destroyed by something much larger than the nearby circling sharks. Perhaps Tuakia, the fisherman at WotLK Harbor, should be told about this. Inform them about the wrecked crab trap. As reasonable as anything. We literally show up, immediately investigate the crab trap, and know exactly who to talk to in this completely new town. Seems legit. We do our best. Let's see if we can get up this rock here. Yep. Alright. Into town here. We got a warrior, we got fishermen, more warriors and fishermen. We got warriors, we got fishermen. We got an Imperial Manta Ray school. We got a guy on a mount. And
Who is this that speaks?
the big watery trouble. That's not the news I wanted to hear, dwarf. No, no. It's good that you told me. I fear my old nemesis has returned to these waters. The bait. I'm sure of it. Our ancient aquatic nemesis, Tuaguar, he who plays with food, has returned. Let's lay a trap for him, you and I. If Tuaguar has one weakness, it's his stomach. There's one meat for certain that he'd never be able to pass up. 2 huge pincers, the mother of all crabs. Kilauea paces upon her island out in the waters to the southwest. Let's pay her a visit and return with her meat. 2 huge pincers to the southwest.
Visit again when you can.
Mother of all crabs. So before we do that, let's talk to everyone else here.
Is there something you desire?
Got more fishing stuff from the fishmonger,
I have much to
quartermaster, Kalauek, reputation, jewel crafting, leatherworking, jewel crafting, penguin egg.
Is it again when
Got trade goods,
trade for our
standard stuff.
prosperity?
Got tent here with a mystic. Very cool. We got a warrior. We got general goods.
My wares are available to you.
Another fisherman. They got lots of fishermen, which isn't too surprising.
I have much to
Got some
offer.
spheres.
Travel the wastes with you.
Yeah, another turtle over here. Turtle riders. Very neat. Got a flight path.
Time is money.
There we go. That's what you like to see. We now have flight paths to everywhere. Everything is connected. You, Sid, Flounderfix,
Have a good one.
are the key to our success here. Because with you, we can fly around the continent. Southern shore, at least.
Your company
Nice to Dalaran.
is
Beautiful. Here is a quest of some description here. Probably reputation. Planning for the future. We must move decisively against the Wolvar to have a chance of survival. However, I worry that in our zeal, too many of them will be slain. The Snowfall Glade Wolvar have as much right to exist as we do. You and I will see to it that they get their chance. If Elder Nani hasn't asked you already, I ask you to deal with them. While you're upon the glade to the north, I can you to bag up their pups and bring them back to me. Collect 12 Snowfall Glade pups.
May your nets always be full.
Got a stable master,
What
pets we don't have,
troubles you?
and we got an innkeeper
Is there
here.
something you desire?
Come in by the fire and rest, dwarf. Hope you don't mind the smell of fish. There's goods, it's got foods and stuff.
May your nets
We're probably not going to
always be
set our spawn point here. Just because we have Dalaran, now it's connected. And when we're leaving, we really want to get to banks and auction houses and all that. And here is Elder Hanani, chieftain of the Dragonblight Kaluak.
May I help?
The land is in great upheaval. The Dark One rides forth again with his Sandlane. The dragons fight in their great Nexus War. The Vrykul are reawakened. Your people sail north on your wooden ships to fight them and one another, and we at Kalak are caught in the middle. And now some great evil has been done, so the land explodes with the magical power of the world. Let's find a safe haven where we'll have a chance to survive. These two ambassadors make my head hurt. Perhaps you can help my people, dwarf. We got an envoy, Rip Fang, and emissary Skyhaven. But first, we complete the quest. Was that you say, dwarf? Otawa sent you? Good, good. There's much to do. We can use all the help we can get. And we can choose some stuff here. We got some cloth legs, magical. We got a cape here. It's got hit rating, critical strike, attack power, and armor. It's interesting that the stats page does not show the difference in armor. The stat changes. Shows everything else, it seems. And our current cape is in our DPS and tank equipment sets. That's a new piece of information we can see. So this is less armor, less stamina. It's got hit rating and critical strike rating instead of haste. It's not bad. It's a lot less stamina though, and we are already dropping pretty low compared to where we were before. So, Got a necklace with 45 stamina. And hit rating and spell power. Spell power, not too excited about. And some leather gloves, also magical. I'll take the most expensive thing. That is these pants.
Gara Atlika.
And now he has a quest for us.
Let
Not
us
too surprising.
visit for a while.
Let nothing go to waste. The Wolvar have always been our natural enemies, The incursion of your peoples into the great Dragonblight has forced them into a small space upon the glade to the north. Combined with the lands of people this morning, they've become even more aggressive than ever before. They made several raids upon our goods, things that we'll need if we are to survive the trek from our home here. A sign of good faith and friendship, retrieve our goods from the Snowfall Glaive Wolvar. 6 stolen goods, and return. We could probably also try to grab the pups. There might be another quest to go right back there and fight them.
Good hunting.
We'll take that quest though. And also,
What brings you?
the emissary here. Your presence is required at Star's Rest. That's already where we were going. Warrior, one of these Tuskar will ask you to do many favors for them, but you must get to Star's Rest with all due haste. The people in the land this morning are sure to have broader repercussions than just inconveniencing the natives. Star's Rest is westward past the intersection of the road leading north out of the harbor. There's an archmage there named Modera. She will be expecting you.
Illumined light.
Yeah, we already need to go to Star's Rest to speak to a courier. And all sorts of stuff we need to do over here. My big question is, they're talking about they have 2 turtles, but there's a 3rd one right here. Get on him. Yeah, turtle riders. There's a turtle. Just chilling. More riders over here, warriors. Trying to defend the area effectively. Too big of a jump. If we could fly, it'd be trivial. Clearly. Discovered the half shell. Go on the crates here. This is the half shell. Looks like a full shell to me. What do I know? We got experience for jumping on this turtle. Amazing. Couldn't say no to that. Great opportunity. Alright. And none of the Tuskar over here seem to care. That's good. I would call that a wild success. There's stuff down below here. A lot of crabs and stuff. I don't think we can really get down below there ourselves, though. We'll just have to open up this net here. Oh, that's okay. That. We got a good place to stop here. We're in Dragonblight. And I don't know if fun is going to be the right word, but things begins next time. Goodbye.